I'm Brad Grimes, and we invite you to join the winning team at the City of Dublin Natural Gas.
And we'll give you a free 40-gallon hot water heater.
Or a $400 rebate on a tankless hot water heater.
Get a $200 rebate on the natural gas furnace.
How about 0% financing for 60 months?
Plus, we'll make it easier and add it to your bill.
Take advantage of this incredible offer today. With natural gas, you'll never run out of gas again.
Natural gas is dependable.
Natural gas is half the price of electricity.
And half of the price of propane.
So stop wasting money today.
And call the City of Dublin Natural Gas today.
At 277-5048. That's 277-5048.
Join the winning team at City of Dublin Natural Gas.
Welcome, football fans. Hi, I'm Michael Maffett. This is head coach Jed Marsh, and this is this week's Trinity Head Football Coaches Show. Coach, we were on the road. It was our first game on the road in quite some time. It was not very far, thank goodness, to the new bridge. We went over to Brentwood.
Yes, sir.
And the night started pretty good for the Crusaders.
Yeah, we came out strong. We fixed, we had a bye week. We fixed the mistakes that we saw in the previous weeks. We were able to slow down the run, and we played well on defense. O-line, I thought we played great. We gave our quarterback time to throw and open up lanes for, the little things that, we didn't do in the previous weeks that we were able to focus on in the bye week. We did. But we had some other mistakes that, cost us the game.
No doubt. They got off to I believe it was a 14-0 lead, but what you did see was your team, like you just said, they responded, and they came right back down the field.
Yeah, we we went 3 and out, and then we stopped them, made them go 3 and out. Defense were getting stops, and but then we turned the ball over. On our third drive, and they just pound the ball down our throat. We made them work the whole field, but if you give them a short field with a turnover, it's hard to keep a team from scoring. And so they were able to get up on us 14, but we drove back, answered, and we were rolling, and we turned the ball over again.
Right.
Had 4 turnovers in the first half. That's hard to overcome.
Yeah, we talked about it the first week of the season. We went to Edmund Burke, and turnovers were the theme of the night that night. Thank goodness it went in our favor. So you can clearly see what turnovers do to a game. And when you, I believe we turned it over 4 consecutive times.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was about 4 consecutive times. It's hard to overcome that.
Right, and so those 4 turnovers led to 28 consecutive points right before the half. So as you went into halftime and you have that dynamic going on in the football game, what's the message to the team?
Just keep fighting. It's a long season, and you're gonna have games that it's a long game. So I want to see them fighting the whole game, doing everything that I ask them the whole game. We did that. We drove down and scored again. We got some defensive stops the second half, and I think they scored one time. We scored one time in the second half, but you allow so many turnovers in the first half. It's too big of a gap to overcome.
Right.
But we're fixing mistakes. We're getting there. We're getting better. It's just we got to do all the things right. So we fixed our run game, we fixed those things, but now we're turning the ball over. So this is something new each week, but it's a long season. The regions are coming up after this week, so we got to have it all come together this time of year.
Right. So you come back and you watch film with the boys on Sunday, and I have to believe that you're pointing out X, Y, and Z. As you leave that meeting, what do you start working on this week?
I left encouraged after a meeting. We had a lot of seniors stepped up and talked about, they want, and some of our other juniors and that are leaders stepped up and talked what they want this season to be. It's a lot of it comes down to wanting it, wanting to make those plays. You could tell that Brentwood, they had a great ball team, but they wanted it. They made those plays. They forced those fumbles. They made the extra effort to get the interceptions, and that's something that we're gonna have to do to win ball games. And I think we have a really good team. I think Jim did a better job of making those reads short that he didn't do in the past week. We got the ball out to our athletes, and I think we fixed a lot of things. But now we just got to do that extra effort of wanting it, extra effort of holding on to the football and forcing fumbles for the other team. And,
Right. So as a fan sitting in the stands watching it, I would agree with you. That's the thing that we were talking about in the stands that we saw. You did see those reads coming from the quarterback, what we call the dink and the dunk pass going down. You were eating up 5-6 yards at a time, and that was very encouraging.
Yeah, that was great, and it spread the defense out, and then Kyle was able to run it up, and O-line did a good job opening up lanes, and the offense looked how it was designed to look, and I was encouraged by it.
It was a much more balanced attack.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, we're going to take a break, say thanks to our sponsors again. I say it each and every week. They're the reason that this show happens, so please tell them thank you. When we come back, we'll look at the highlights from last week's game against Brentwood Academy.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and cooling unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new Amana, offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Cooling, your Amana dealer. Amana lasts and lasts and lasts.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Hello?
That's how some people do things.
Right away.
To us, everything we do is personal. Because anyone can answer the call. It's who shows up that matters most. That's the quality of your independent agent and the company that stands behind them.
Ask Curry Maffitt Insurance in Dublin if auto owners make sense for you.
Maybe he landed here totally by coincidence. But if by chance he's admiring your fresh coat of Benjamin Moore soft sky blue, well, that's a pretty high compliment. Coming from an expert.
Quality products and installation since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
My name is Jeremy Blackstock. I'm the head of school at Trinity Christian. We would invite you to come to our campus so we can show you around and discuss ways that we can partner with your family in Christian education. Our goal here is to teach the truth and to have students leave here prepared to serve others and serve God in their communities.
All right, welcome back, fans, and these are the highlights from last week's game against Brentwood Eagles.
We went out with 3 and out and punted the ball to them and made a good stop on defense. Didn't allow a first down, and good to see Mitchell Gay and Kyle Curry get in for a good play here. We mentioned Kyle's been hurt for the past few weeks, and he's about healthy now, so it's good to see him making plays for us and our defense holding strong.
That's great tackling right there.
Yes, sir. 3rd down for him. Matt Carswell is able to get some pressure on the quarterback, forcing a bad throw. So
I thought Matt had a really good game
he
last
did.
weekend.
Our D-line stepped up a lot, between Trent and Matt making tackles is something we haven't seen in previous weeks. It looked good. So we'll see him here make a good move inside, get some pressure on him. So we get the ball back after going 3 and out. We always encourage them to, move the ball and do. So we see Kyle right up the middle line, open up a good hole for him. He's able to drive it for a first down.
Yeah, and a lot of that is attributed to the way you guys kind of spread it around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did it. First down, we did a short yardage pass that made the defense spread out, and that's what they're expecting here. And Kyle was able to gash one up the middle, made a good spin move there, and get a first down.
A much more balanced attack, I thought, from the offense last week.
Yes, sir. That first down over there, we called a swing pass, and we just didn't take care of the football. The Brentwood player made a great job getting their hands on the football. It's something we have to hold on to.
Yeah, and again, that was kind of the theme of the night, holding on to the football.
And they drove it down on us after that play, giving the ball in their territory, and able to punch it in.
I believe this came after a busted play. The safety maybe let somebody get over the top. So I have to believe that was a teaching experience this past Sunday.
Yes, sir. We had a couple of those things we can fix in our secondary. We'll get 3 and out, punted the ball, and Jaden Yoder makes a good play here. He puts some pressure on the returner and dives on the football when he gives it up.
We were talking in the stands, and Jaden has a knack for finding the football. I think that's his second or third fumble recovery this year.
Yes, sir. He's a great player to have on the team. He's a good kid. So we're down 14, or no, down 6 here, and need to move the football. Just got that return. Called a great play. They made the great play, but didn't take care of the football at the end. That would have put us in good position to answer, maybe go up 7-6, but not doing all the little things right, the things we got to improve on. Mitchell Gay makes a good play. We had a good block downfield by Davis Maffett, but didn't hold on to the football.
For everything that went wrong, there were so many things that went right for you.
Good play here. 3rd down. Could have stopped him right here, but we weren't very disciplined at the end. Had a personal foul penalty at the end that cost us. That would have put them in 4th down, made them force a decision, maybe get the ball back to go answer. But personal foul penalty cost us, and they were able to drive it down further because of the penalty. But still fighting when they drove it down. Trent was able to get a big stop, and then we forced them to 4th down in the red zone. It's hard to do. They get the ball inside the 10, get 3 plays. We stopped them, but you give a good team enough tries inside the 10-yard line, it's hard to keep them out of the end zone.
And give credit to Brentwood. I don't know that we did that enough in the opening segment, but they're a good football
team. They're a
game.
great football team. I believe they're undefeated, or they're a solid football team. They have some great players right there. That's a freshman right there making a great play, ripping out of tackles. Have him right there. Should have had him down to get the ball, stopped him, but they're able to drive it in.
That young man, his brother is Thomas Denton, who is a senior, who we saw a lot of.
Yes, he made a lot of plays. He forced 2 of the fumbles, and he scored the majority of their touchdowns. All right, great blocking on the outside by Luke Bailey. We were able to put him at H-back some, and Jack was able to get a 1st down, and the offense was clicking this drive.
We were over there yesterday for a middle school football game, and you saw Jack slip there. If as I walked across the field, you could understand that field's pretty beat up. It doesn't look it here in the picture, but I can assure you it is.
Another great play, Mitchell Gay. He turned what should have been like a 5-yard gain into a 20-yard gain, but it's making the extra effort. I thought he played great this game.
That was a great move. So we're driving right down the field.
Yes, sir. I thought we played fast this drive with a lot of no huddle, and looked good. I think we were moving, had them on their heels. They inside the 10-yard line, they locked down some, forced us to fourth down, made a tough decision to go for it. But we see right here that Davis was able to just get inside the defender and grab the football and push himself in. Fourth down play. We have a great field goal kicker, but I just thought we needed the points at this point, and Davis did a good job of squeezing that football getting in.
Yeah, there's no doubt that was the right decision. Down 14-0, going for 7 was definitely the right decision. But it's always the right decision when it works, right?
Yes, sir. Here we put a player in that he thought it was cover 2 and it was cover 3, so he got lost. So it looked like Jack was out of position. It wasn't him, it was our corner on that side, and let's let a guy get past us. After answering, making it a ball game, we allowed something easy for him to drive it deep. They were able to answer on that and score that next play. DB just made a great play on it. Jim, I thought he should have ran here, but I saw the receiver he was trying to throw to. Other guy just made a great play on the ball.
Yeah, he kind of got on his back heel. And
If he would have been able to plant his feet and throw it firm, he would have probably had a first down pass there. But leaving it shallow like that against a great defense that Brentwood had there, they able to execute on it. And that very next play, they threw it up to one of their best receivers, got past our guy. We put what I think was our best cover guy against their best receiver and man on man, and they just beat us there.
And that's going to happen. I mean, that's why that young man's out there, wide receiver.
Yes, sir. And, another one of the turnovers we talked about.
Yeah, this is the part of the game that kind of got real sloppy. Kids never quit. They just got real sloppy there for a second.
And that was 3rd and short. Could have kept our drive going to answer. And here, number 30 that we talked about, we were in position to make the tackles, but we didn't finish the play. And he was able to get what looked like an easy score. I'm sure it was. He's a good ball player.
Yeah,
30.
no doubt about that. And he didn't get good this year. He's been good for a long time.
Yes, sir. All right, trying to get a score late in the second quarter, and the ball just slipped out of our hands. And gave it back to him.
They said he fumbled here. I don't know what happened. You've probably had a better look at it this week.
Yeah, they landed behind him, so it'll be a backwards pass. So that's another same play. Put a great defender on a great receiver. He went up over, made a play. I thought we had great defense on it. Not much you can say there. Mitchell Gade had himself in position and just made an incredible play. Second half came out, answered there. Mitchell Gay, I talked about him making a lot of great plays for us, and he was able to have a great return, get us on the 15-yard line going in.
believe it or not, your kickoff team had a pretty good night. Now, they got a lot of opportunities, but they had a really good night.
Yes, sir. And Jim was able to QB sneak, drive the ball in. Nice to see us competing in the second half, even down a little bit. Was able to punch the ball in. Fumbled after he got in the end zone, so it was a touchdown. But that no scores after that. You know, both teams' defense held strong the rest of the game, and there's a lot we can improve from there.
No doubt, Coach. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look ahead to next week's game against Tift Area.
Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County is here to help with all of your financial needs. Our team knows what it takes to make life easy and convenient, and will help you get set up with our mobile and online banking. We founded Community Bank on common sense banking and a dedication to help people just like you. Our loan officer Gail Rainey and branch manager Amy Thompson know what it takes to make life easy and convenient, and can help you with loans with almost everything, from your automobile, home, land, or any financial goals you have. Come visit us today. Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, where common sense banking never goes out of style.
You've got miles and miles of grass to mow. So you're going to need a machine built to perform, day in and day out, season after season. You're going to need a Gravely, built to mow the distance.
Find your new Gravely mower at Myers Equipment and Supply, 301 North Jefferson in Dublin.
They work all week for Friday night.
Go, let's go!
And when you call, click, or visit Dublin Chevy Nissan, you'll see our teamwork in action.
Let me put your dream in your driveway.
Let's take a test drive.
The right vehicle, the right experience, the right dealer.
Good job, here we
And
go!
remember, Don sells cars well only at Dublin Chevy Nissan. You'll score a winning deal every time at Dublin Chevy Nissan.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
All right, Coach, welcome back again to highlights. You know, it is what it is. There's certainly a lot of things that we can take away from the game, a lot of encouraging things. We mentioned it in the first segment, the dink and the dunk down the field. You spread it out. I have to believe that's what you're working on this week in practice. But this week is our longest road trip.
Yes,
we
sir.
go down to Tifton, Georgia, or Chula, Georgia, which is just north of Tifton, to Tift Area High School. It'll be our second of 3 consecutive road games. What do you expect this week?
I expect to play a good team with Tift Area, and but what I really expect is our players to step up and fix the things that hurt us last week. You know, they did that. We had an off week, and we fixed those things. So I want us to come together as a team and, you know, do everything right. You know, that's what we need this time of year. We've already played, you know, 5 football games. You know, so we're right in the middle of the year. This is our 6th game. We're right in the middle. We should be playing perfect, in my opinion. We put in the work. We did everything to put in the work to be a good football team this time of year. So, you know, I look to see them, you know, our leaders step up, make plays, and, you know, I expect a good game. You know, it's a good football team we're playing, but I think we're a good football team.
So you mentioned it earlier. You said you had some seniors get up and talk, and some juniors maybe. For you as a coach and your coaching staff, that has to be unbelievably encouraging.
Oh, definitely. Because, you know, no matter what the coaches call, it's what they're gonna do on the field that matters. So to see them wanting it, to see them stepping up and leading, it's very encouraging as a coaching staff.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at what level. It doesn't matter if you're at the Pee Wee field as an 8-year-old, or you're at a college level or an NFL level. Buy-in you have to have buy-in.
You have to have buy-in, and I think we're right there. And I'm excited for this game. And it's a good ball team we face. First time in a while we're going to face a spread football team that likes to get their ball out to athlete. They have a quarterback that loves to run the football. They call a lot of design reads from the quarterback, and a lot of it's going to have to be containing him, linebackers floating around. But it'll be an exciting game to watch, I think.
Yeah, well, good deal, Coach. I know y'all are practicing hard this week.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully they came out. Yesterday was the first day and got after it. What is your message from henceforth? What are you telling your guys?
A lot of it's just you got to want it. We mentioned earlier that it looked like Brentwood really wanted it. They made those extra plays. So this week, that's the thing. You got to want it. You got to make those extra. You got to sacrifice on the football field. At practice all week long and on Friday night to win a football game. Especially when you're matched up against a very good team, you have to take that extra step. Give everything every play, and that's been my message, and they're stepping up, so I'm excited.
Well, good deal. We are halfway through the season, as are most schools in this area. We encourage everyone to get out and support their local schools. We say it, Dublin, East Lawrence, West Lawrence, or Trinity, wherever you are, please get out and support these kids. They work very hard year-round. It's not just a fall sport. It is a year-round sport, and they do very good, not only in the classroom, but on the football field. Well, Coach, until next week,
yes, sir.
Good luck.
Is today? Go, 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 go! Things just seem so out of control. That's why the things we can control are so important. That's why we're members of our electric co-op. The whole reason the co-op exists is to bring us the electricity we need. So they look out for us. They invest in the best technology you can get, just to keep the power on. Not because they have to. They actually do it because it's the right thing to do.